Alright, here it is. Opening ceremony. Blizzard Entertainment BlizzCon Line 2021. Oh my gosh.
Welcome to BlizzCon Line.
This is way more epic than I thought.
Celebration of 30 years of Blizzard communities and 30 years of Blizzard games. 30 years is so many years. And last year maybe felt like one of the longest of all.
This is...
But throughout the years of Blizzard Entertainment, from 1991 to today, many of us can associate certain games with milestones in our
This
lives.
is crazy.
Maybe you were a little kid the first time you played The Lost Vikings. Or
Are you
in
kidding
high
me?
school when you first played a Diablo game. Or maybe you met your partner while you were playing.
Well, first off, I'm assuming they pre-recorded this whole
That's the
thing. None of
awesome
this
thing
is
about
live.
video games. They give us experiences that are relevant to the time.
So they were able to do some editing, transitions, and all that type of stuff and make it a little bit seamlessly smoother.
Games are here for us during good
But while he's doing the intro, it's usually the same intro every single time. First of all, the setup is absolutely bangers.
Games are
This is
coming
awesome. I thought they were just going to be in like rooms chatting.
with a connection.
I know they have the multi-million-dollar company, but I still thought they were just going to be in rooms just chatting it up.
In our actual real-life homes, games
Let's talk and let's go. Let's
even
watch.
more of a place to get away, to be free from outside concerns, even if just for a little while. So, this is pretty weird. Usually, when we start BlizzCon, the opening call is to my favorite Warcraft faction, the Alliance.
What's up, Eli? Do you know when they're going to do Overwatch? It's opening ceremony right now, broski.
Usually, I'd be speaking to 40,000 of you in person at the Anaheim Convention Center, and millions of you around the world. And usually,
I've been to one BlizzCon
that
back in
is perfectly
2013, and it was one of the most fun experiences ever.
But nothing about the last year has been usual.
It was really fun.
The pandemic.
I recommend you guys
has
go
been
if you
everywhere,
ever get a chance.
And for many different
I
reasons.
just can't afford it every year.
But if there's one thing that the last year has taught us, it's that being apart physically doesn't stop us from moving forward. It doesn't stop us from connecting with our player friends around the
This
world.
is absolutely... I'm
Diving
shocked.
in as
They put
warriors
work
and
into this,
heroes,
and it's freaking free for us, by the way, guys.
checking on each other as humans. It doesn't stop us from sharing our latest epic gaming story.
Okay, I don't know how these work. Yeah, this is opening ceremony, so everything's going on right now.
Games continue to unite us. Now, to be honest, I wasn't sure how well Blizzard could work from home.
Well,
There
you
are
guys
thousands
banged
of
it.
people, all needing to work together in creating our universes, games, and experiences. Never has it felt more true that it takes.
Also, for those of you tuning in, if you can't hear me over them, let me know so I can adjust the volume, but
the magic of
I'm not going to talk
creating
too
a
much,
Blizzard
but just in
isn't
case.
just tied to a physical location. It's tied to the people who work here, and I continue to be so proud of each and every one of them. Thank you, Blizzard. We create these games and pour all of our energy and heart into them, but it is you, the Blizzard community, that brings them to life. And that's
I remember almost every single part.
celebration of
Like, I've seen every virtual ticket.
guild leaders, healers, DPS, tanks, innkeepers, Zerg, Terran,
I've seen every cosplay that they're showing too.
Blackwatch, Shamata, the heroes of Sanctuary and of the Storm. These next few days are for you, our Blizzard community. For World of Warcraft, we'll be showing you what's next for both Shadowlands and Classic. I'm sure you're all burning in anticipation for that one.
Burning Crusade Lego!
Hearthstone
Even though I'm not really
is
gonna
getting
play
back to
it.
its roots in a major way. We can't wait to show you how. We also have news for our Diablo community.
This screen in the
Some
background.
of you who
Oh
are
my
able to
gosh.
dip your toes
I keep
into
talking
the
about
depths
it.
of hell in the Diablo Immortal Technical Alpha. I really enjoyed seeing players embrace the multiplayer aspect of meeting in town. We can't wait for more of you.
Thank you, Blizzard Entertainment, man.
So, only the beginning of the year, and already there is so much to look forward to, even though we can't yet be together in person. The Overwatch League.
I feel the feels coming.
Kicking things off in spring, and we'll be watching closely to see if the San Francisco Shock can continue their championship run. World of Warcraft Esports is back with the Arena World Championship and Mythic Dungeon International already in full swing in Shadowlands.
The show and Overwatch in the back
StarCraft 2 and Warcraft 3 Esports are going strong with our friends at the ESL Pro Tour. And qualifiers are already underway for the first online stop of the 2021.
I play a lot of World of Warcraft, as you guys know. Overwatch, Hearthstone.
Taking place next month.
Should I add some more Blizzard games?
Too far ahead, let's take a look one last time to when times were a little simpler. In the early 1990s, the internet was a baby. CD sales had finally eclipsed cassette tapes. Cassette tape, it's a rectangle piece of plastic
with the little thingy in it
inside.
Yeah.
Music would get recorded on, and sometimes you needed a pencil to wind it and make it tight. I know, it sounds crazy. We were all playing video games on Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, DOS, or Mac PCs. I personally was a master of config sys and auto exec bat. So many simple things in simple times. If only we could relive
them. No!
The stage is set.
There's no way they're gonna release this.
The green flag dropped. Let the carnage begin.
Are they?
Holy
Are they gonna release that machine though? I'm capping one.
what a collection.
I'm capping one. There's no way. If they release this is gonna be insane. I have those tapes in my room for my SNES.
Now we're talking. What a play! Crank up the volume!
I've played these games. I didn't really play them too much, but I've played these games before. This was like my brother's time of gaming.
Whoa!
Lost Vikings! A lot of Lost Vikings games. Okay, now they're just speeding it up, that's why. Ah, you fucks. I thought they were gonna release the actual arcade
Blizzard
machine.
Arcade Collection, featuring the Lost Vikings, Rock and Roll Racing, and Blackthorn. These are ports of the games.
But I think
just
that the
as
SNES
you
ones are different. They're the ones that you
allowing
blow
to
in. Yeah,
relive
I was
your
gonna say.
experience, all three titles in 13 different languages.
Tape cassettes you put into a
couple
tape
of quality
recorder,
of life
like a cassette player, and
As an
also
example,
your car
we
had
include
tape.
very modern, cutting-edge functionality that wasn't available in the early 90s, both saving and loading of games. And for those of you who purchased any Blizzard Digital Anniversary Bundle via Battle.net,
Oh, me.
you'll automatically receive the Blizzard Arcade Collection on PC today.
Let's go! Your boy's got that. I copped that.
Ready to hear about some other video games? Let's hear what's next for World.
So I got the Blizzard Arcade Collection. Cool. World of Warcraft.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for
Oh,
joining
wow.
us today.
The
No
transitions.
matter where you are, World of Warcraft unites us all. Whether you're exploring the Shadowlands, classic Azeroth, or another part of the Blizzard universe, I'm glad you could make it. Because we've got a lot of good stuff to show you.
I hope so.
But first, let's start with some Covenant pride. Kyrian, take flight. Night Fae, let the hunt begin. Necrolords, to war!
That's my covenant, but
Let's party.
You can't really hide when you're in
since the last BlizzCon.
a room by yourself.
And the thing that's really kept everyone going on the WoW team has been connecting with all of you. The bonds we forge with our guilds and family and friends in WoW are powerful and real. As WoW enters its 16th year and Blizzard celebrates its 30th anniversary, we're so grateful to
I've
have
been here
both
for 16
dedicated
years.
and friendly communities in gaming. Let's recap the events in Azeroth. In WoW Classic, we fought an endless battle for South Shore and Torren Mill.
I sadly quit WoW Classic,
The gates of Anchorage and joined forces to take down.
but I've been wanting to
El'Daran
get back
and
into
his
it.
Floating citadel of Naxxramas. In Shadowlands, we helped our Covenant recover from the Anima drought, brought on by Sire Denathrius, Master of the Vinthier and traitor to the Pantheon.
I beat
of
that
Death.
guy.
We survived the halls of Torghast and crafted legendary gear in our efforts to expel
Legendary, yes.
Denathrius
Torghast, no.
from his castle lair. But innocent souls are still wrongfully being sent to the Maw. They face an eternity of torment, and heroes like Anduin remain chained in its depths. The jailer continues to grow in power. He's preparing to break free from the Maw and complete his plan to unmake the entire Warcraft universe. And Sylvanas, you may be wondering what she's been up to all this time.
She's coming back.
Today, we're excited to unveil our first major content update for Shadowlands, Chains of Domination.
By the way, everything was spoiled yesterday.
Look around you! What makes you believe you're not just a weapon to achieve his ends?
Enough! Join our cause, or be made to
She's my favorite character in World of
Right
Warcraft.
now, you hold all the power. Make your choice, Sylvanas Windrunner.
So that was the end of the current patch. Now we're getting into the new stuff.
Despite all our efforts, the Maw continues to grow. What if Denathrius' treachery is irreparable? The Primus is lost, and Bastion cannot save the Shadowlands alone.
None of this should have happened.
Perhaps the Winter Queen could.
My Archon, a living soul, seeks an audience.
A mold.
World of Warcraft cinematics, man. They're absolutely, probably the best game when it comes to
By all our
cinematics.
measures, one who has spent his life striving for justice. One who would give anything to serve his people. One whose heart is true.
Very well. He may approach. Step forward.
This is
My
crazy!
ascended have spoken of you. The king, held captive in the Maw.
That prison could not hold me forever.
Why have you come to Bastion?
You have a key that I need.
You will release this soul from your grasp.
No. He is bound to me. Just as you once sought to bind your own brother.
What? Wait, I didn't know this. Are you kidding me? I'm shaking, boys. I feel the shivers right now. The hair be standing. He knew, but he can't. He doesn't have control of himself. He realized. I think the jailer allowed him to realize.
Performed its part flawlessly. 3
Oh wait, yeah. Sylvanas. Okay, never mind. I remember now.
Death was never meant to be chained.
So Chains of Domination, so there's going to be a new raid, I'm assuming inside the Maw, where we're going to be facing off against both of them. I don't think the jailer will be around right away. But we'll find out. That was cool.
That is so intense. I know you probably have a lot of questions about what you just saw and what it means for the next stage of your Shadowlands journey. Later today, my teammates Ian and Jeremy will be telling you more about Chains of Domination in our Shadowlands update. Please check out the World of Warcraft channel to find out more.
Yeet.
Next, I'm excited to share our upcoming World of Warcraft charity pet program. We've heard a lot from our community about how much they love these pets and the opportunity to give to a good cause.
Damn it, I need to buy another
Along with
pet.
ideas to make the program even better.
That'd be cool.
So during this upcoming campaign, you'll be able to donate whatever amount you wish to directly support our chosen charity. Once donations reach our goal, everyone playing World of Warcraft will get a pet for their collection as a thank you.
Let's go!
Whether you were able to contribute personally or not. And to make this a fun challenge, if we reach a stretch goal, everyone gets a second pet too. And here they are. The first pet is Bananas, literally. He was originally available to a select few back in Burning Crusade era, so we're excited to give everyone a chance to
I was gonna say.
And if we reach our stretch goal, you'll also get Daisy the Sloth. She's an all-new pet who'll hang around your neck when you need a
that's
hug.
so cool.
Your donations during this campaign will go to support the medical humanitarian organization Doctors Without Borders.
That's
Also
just
known
perfect
by their
situation.
French name, Médecins Sans Frontières, or MSF.
Sans frontières.
They're an amazing group doing
Sans.
important work around the world. We're grateful to have such a generous community, and we hope you'll help support this worthy cause. We'll be sharing the details about the charity pet program on the World of Warcraft website soon. So we've talked quite a bit about Shadowlands. Classic players, now it's your turn. It's my pleasure to hand off to my teammate, Holly Longdale. She's a longtime WoW player, a veteran MMO developer, and she's going to tell us what's in store for WoW Classic.
Burning Crusade, we already know, but do you guys want to see me play World of Warcraft Classic? Let me know. Because I still have a to-do list on my Warlock, but he's like only level 30 something, I think. I would hope.
Hi, everybody. First, I'd like to thank all of you who have ever been part of the WoW community over the years. You know, online worlds like WoW have been a huge part of our lives for decades now. As a dedicated MMO fan and a developer myself, I remember hearing that Blizzard was going to be making their own MMO. And I thought, well, I guess I'll check out that beta. And sure, we all call the game WoW. But really, wow. I could not believe I got bit by the MMO bug again. I was so excited to be able to make a Night Elf Hunter and be like that famous Dark Elf Ranger from the books that I loved. I have to tell you, Azeroth was, and still is, a place I love to live. Since last year, I've had the great honor to work alongside the WoW Classic team to bring these nostalgic experiences back to life for longtime fans and a whole new generation of players. As a fan myself, I've had so much fun in WoW. From the simple things like drive-by buffing or making friends on that long haul from Teldra.
What's up, Tarantula?
All the
I'm not gonna lie, I
absolutely staggering.
was like looking at her outfit.
When I
It's
jumped
pretty
blindly
bang.
through the dark portal and was running through Hellfire Peninsula, heard this terrifying noise, and then saw the Fell Reaver.
I clapped Fell
Biggest
Reaver
rover
nowadays.
I had ever seen, and I was very glad I had feigned death in that moment. And that's the thing about WoW. These stories and experiences we all share keep us coming back time after time. With that said, I'm super excited to be able to share with you where our adventures are taking us next.
I would like for them to make a different game, though, for Burning Crusade. Like, you can transfer your character over, or copy your character over, but, like, make it a different game. For the people that want to play actual Classic can continue to still play Classic.
You dare enter my realm.
But again, as you guys know, I already play World of Warcraft. If you want me to play Classic or dive back on into Classic, I'm more than happy. But I would like for them to, if they release, I'm gonna suggest it in the forums because I just thought about it. Because I haven't finished Classic. I haven't done my Classic experience. I got to level 36 and just, I don't know, I was like tired out. I would like to do Classic. And they should keep it open as an actual game. Release Burning Crusade, but allow players to copy their character from Classic to Burning Crusade. I'm gonna suggest it just in case that's not a thing.
World upside down. You are not.
Prepare. Ooh, this year. Wow. That's quick. Also, again, if for some reason you guys can't hear me because their volume is too loud or mine's too low, let me know so I can mix it up.
Awestruck at the chaotic magic alive in Netherstorm. The Draenei in Exodar. The Blood Elves in Silvermoon. I love playing them both. Do you choose to enlist the Aldor or the Scryers in your quest to fight the Legion? And of course, we can't forget gathering all your friends to fight Illidan at the top of the Black Temple. I can't wait to relive it all with you. Since the team first set out on their own quest to bring the original WoW back to life, we have learned a ton about what players are expecting from this kind of experience. We've also learned when to keep things just as they were and where we all might be open to some changes. We're bringing all these lessons into Burning Crusade Classic, with our primary goal to bring back the same feeling you had when you faced the Fel Reaver for the first time, or when you were digging through piles of Felhound poop. Of course,
I knew they would bring that up.
Without you, our incredible
Had to collect the keys.
Soon, you'll be able to revisit Outland yourself when beta starts and tell us what you think. Later, all WoW Classic players are going to be presented with a meaningful choice for each one of your beloved characters. Do you want to move on into Burning Crusade Classic? Or do you want to stay in the original Classic era?
Let's go!
Whatever you decide, you can do it all with your one WoW subscription. Now, I know I've thrown a lot at you.
They've done it.
Don't worry.
They've done it. Let's go.
We'll be getting into the details in our panel later today. So stick with us.
So they're two separate entities. They're two separate games. But they're allowing you to take your character over.
And now we're going to hear what's coming up in Hearthstone.
That was free, but you can only go up to like level 15. Yes! It used to be 20, but Hearthstone now, right? I'm assuming this is Hearthstone? Yes! Okay, so I might do Classic. Burning Crusade was taking me out of Classic, but I might do Classic.
Greetings. We're truly excited to share with you everything that's coming to Hearthstone this year. But first, let's take a quick look back at the year of the Phoenix. We added our first new class, the Demon Hunter, and ventured into the Ruthless Outlands. Then, we went to Skullman's Academy.
They're recapping, so I can chat here.
Dual class cards.
World of Warcraft, y'all already know I play a lot of World of Warcraft. Classic, Burning Crusade. Do you want me to play it? Let me know down below when this goes public on our YouTube channel, or just go ahead and post in the live stream chat. Now Hearthstone, it's another game that I play. If you guys want to see me play more Hearthstone, be sure to subscribe, follow us on Twitch, and I wish I had more hours, but I play Hearthstone when I can, let's put it that way.
It's time to say farewell to the year of the Phoenix. and see what's in store for Hearthstone this year. Welcome to the year of the Griffin. Over the last couple of years, we've made big changes to Hearthstone. Throughout the year of the Griffin, we want to keep delivering fun, new experiences and make sure that the tens of millions of you playing Hearthstone are always excited to log in. First up, we'll be giving the standard format its biggest shake-up ever, with the launch of the Core Set later this year. The Core Set replaces the old Basic and Classic sets with a collection of 235 cards made up of some of the best from throughout the years, as well as 29 awesome brand new cards. And the best thing about the Core Set is that it's entirely free. So, there's never been a better time to get into Hearthstone. Here are 3 of Hearthstone's legendary dragons, reimagined to feel more up-to-date and competitive for modern-day Hearthstone. Ysera the Dreamer. You'll finally receive her full arsenal of dream cards right away. She's a nightmare for your opponents. Malygos the Spellweaver. He'll fill your hand with spells and is a powerful late-game play. Worthy.
I have class but don't play it anymore. Haven't played Hearthstone for months.
Everyone's favorite Black Dragon.
Ooh. I wish they
destructive as ever, but
I wish they made a Hearthstone TCG, like a collection.
We'll
collector
also
cards.
be launching a brand new format, Classic, where you can play Hearthstone as it was when it first launched. The Classic format will be fully supported, complete with ranks and rewards using Hearthstone's original set of cards. So, if you want to relive the old school experience, then Classic is the place for you. With Classic revisiting the past, now let's take a look to the future and explore the first expansion of the year of the Griffin.
For a hero of the whole,
Barons?
all roads lead.
That's Barons, right? That's Crossroads. Let's go. I know my World of Warcraft.
Adventure.
I know my crafts.
But the Barons wants to break you.
Please do not be some poem thing.
Axe must be sharp. Your wits must be keen. And your heart must be mighty.
Wailing Caverns? No. No, it's not. Razorfen. That was Razorfen.
Strength and honor. This is who we are.
Razorfen. The Crawl. Forged in the Barrens. Yeah, called it. Let's go. That was a pretty cool cinematic.
That's right. We're headed to one of Warcraft's most iconic locales, the Barrens. And we'll come face to face with the heroes that inhabit it. Starting with one of the Horde's most iconic and well-known characters, a fierce loyalist, one-time war chief that embodies the honor, loyalty, and spirituality of the Horde, Shadowhunter Vol'jin. Shadowhunter Vol'jin is a neutral legendary that allows you to either bolster your own board or weaken that of your opponents. And to celebrate the announcement of Forged in the Barrens, this card is available for free for everyone later today. So log into Hearthstone and claim your free copy of
I'm just waiting for
Shadowhunter Vol'jin. And as a bonus, we're also giving away the brand new 30 Years of Blizzard card back. Next, we have another hero of the Horde who is making his first appearance in Hearthstone. The legendary Blademaster Samuro, featuring the new keyword Frenzy. Frenzy activates the first time a minion takes damage and survives. In Samuro's case, this can be used to clear your opponent's board.
No.
Heroes of the Horde, like Samuro, are famous for their combat prowess. But others,
That's
like
nice.
Brawl, are are known for their powerful elemental magic. Take a look at this new Shaman spell, Chain Lightning. Chain Lightning is a spell in a new cycle of cards that rank up and become more powerful when you have 5 and 10 mana, ensuring that they're always useful at every stage in the game. You'll also notice that they're categorized as nature spells. With Forged in the Barrens, we'll be permanently introducing spell schools across the entire game, which enables a whole host of exciting new strategies. And don't worry, members of the Alliance will be featuring some of your most beloved heroes and locales later this year. But what I love most about the Warcraft universe is its amazing characters. And our final announcement is our most ambitious addition to Hearthstone yet. It introduces a brand new way to play with your favorite heroes. Hearthstone Mercenaries. Mercenaries features strategic RPG gameplay, where you build teams consisting of some of the most iconic heroes and villains from the Warcraft universe, including timeless characters like the infamous Sylvanas Windrunner, and Ragnaros, the elemental lord of fire. You can also expect to see some of Hearthstone's fan favorites, like the unstoppable Devilsaur, King Crush, and the ever-growing Gruul the Dragon Slayer. You'll lead them in battle through highly replayable roguelike missions, where the map is randomly generated every time
They copied this from another game.
Node represents a unique challenge for your team to take on.
I forget what the game's called.
New abilities, equipment, and can even evolve into more powerful versions of themselves. We're thrilled
One
to
Finger
finally
Death
show you
Punch?
Hearthstone Mercenaries.
No.
It is scheduled to
No,
launch
it's not.
later
It's
this
similar.
year, and we'll have more to share with you down the road.
Spires.
Everything
The
you've
Spire
seen
game.
today is just a taste of what's coming in the Year of the Griffin.
You guys know what I'm talking about.
Don't forget to
Something
tune
of the
in
Spires.
to Deep Dive
The Spire card game.
after the
They
opening
copied it.
ceremony, where we'll share more
Ascend the
details
Spires or something
on
like
the
that.
core set, the new classic format, Forged in the Barrens, and our plans for Battlegrounds and Duels, as well as our upcoming single-player content. I want to thank the team for their amazing work, and on behalf of all of us,
What's up, Grumpy?
we want to thank the many millions of you who play our game. Your dedication and support is what drives us to make awesome updates and pursue ambitious and fun ideas. We can't wait to kick off the Year of the Griffin with all of you, and we hope to see you in the game soon. Next up, you'll get an update on all things Diablo.
This is a game I just don't play much of.
Hey everyone. Thank
But
you
if you
very
guys
much
want
for
to see me
joining.
play it, again,
I am
as always,
so
post down below.
excited to kick off the Diablo segment of our show, and I am honored to be here on behalf of all of our Diablo teams to share the news and updates we have in store for you today.
We've got a lot of Diablo to cover, and I hope you'll agree with me that it's a great time to be a member of this community. All right, let's kick things off with Diablo 4. We first shared our game with you during Blizzcon of 2019, and we've been truly humbled by your response.
We've kept in touch through quarterly updates and sincerely appreciate the thoughts and valuable feedback you've provided as we unveil more and more of the game and share in its development.
After all, Diablo belongs to you as much as it belongs to us. Most recently, we teased an update to our campfire screen, and savvy fans, of course, understood that we meant more than just the character lighting and fire visual effects. That's right. Today, we're happy to announce a brave new soul joining the barbarian, the sorcerer, and the druid on this dangerous journey back to Sanctuary. A class is one of the most exciting things you can announce in a Diablo game. This one is especially exciting to me, as it's a re-envisioning of one of the first classes to ever appear in the series.
Let's have a look.
Gotta be a ranged class of some sort. Like, I know Diablo a little bit. It's gotta be a ranged class of some sort. Witch Doctor vibes? No, not at all. Not with that emblem.
justice within the light. But you have to be patient.
If you want.
Now, pray with me. May Akarat guide and protect me.
May Akarat guide and protect me.
May he shepherd my soul.
May he shepherd my soul.
And grant it mercy.
And grant it mercy.
What are you doing here? This is not the time.
But this is confession.
How great is these cinematics?
Have sinned. I was a thief who stole from those more fortunate. I strayed from your light and found my trade in the shadows.
It is ranged,
murder.
but not spellcasting range that I was hoping for.
Job well done.
Best of both worlds?
I am a thief, a heretic,
That's disgusting.
a murderer. Father, will Akarat save me?
You mock our light. But those monsters were a scourge upon my flock. And you were the answer to their prayers.
Then we are settled, and you owe me.
The name you seek is. Thank the heavens for you.
Heavens? I assure you, Father, the heavens didn't send me.
I'm not happy with the rogue being introduced, by the way. They needed another melee, another ranged class, but they bring it in the half-breed. That was a cool ability. Wow. Feels more like Sylvanas vibes. What the hell? Nasties. But that's Diablo.
Just the sound of that ear getting pierced by the hook is so brutal. I feel like it's gonna haunt me for a long time. I've been a huge fan of the Rogue ever since the original Diablo. Even seeing them come back as NPCs and mercenaries in Diablo 2's Rogue Encampment served as a great bridge between the games. With the setting of Diablo 4 being a larger world than we've ever played in before, we're excited to show you not just what the successors to the original rogues in the series have been up to since the fall of their order, but also what some of the other rogues in the world of Sanctuary might look like. The mantra for Diablo 4 has been customization first, and the Rogue takes this to a whole new level. From the beginning, the Rogue has been an incredibly flexible,
already 45 minutes
able
in,
to adapt to any situation.
and we've only
goal
covered
is
like
to
3
let
games.
You create the kind of rogue that you want to play. Whether it's an unrivaled archer modeled after the original Sisterhood, or a cloak and dagger rogue from the darkest alleys of Chaldeum, in Diablo 4, you will have the freedom to create the rogue that you imagine by customizing the looks,
the background, and the playstyle of your character. Please stick around for our segment later today, where I'll be joined by other members of the Diablo IV team to share a closer look at the Rogue class, as well as some of the open world gameplay that we're bringing to the game. Spoilers, those severed ears are not just for show. But Diablo IV is not the only Diablo game we're talking about today. If you're looking for an authentic Diablo experience on mobile, we've got you covered. Diablo Immortal has everything you'd expect from a AAA action RPG. From the visceral combat and epic loot to an all-new story, bridging the gap between the events of Diablo 2 and Diablo 3. Later today, you can join the Immortal team, where they'll talk about some of the things they've learned from their recent alpha test and what's next for the game. But that's still not all. We have one last bit of very exciting Diablo news to cover. When you hear us talk about the classes, the items, or the stories of the early Diablo games, you may have picked up on the absolute reverent tone we reserve for that golden era of Diablo. Maybe you share that love of the classics, and just hearing us talk about them makes you want to take on Mephisto or Baal one more time. Or maybe even for the first time. After all, some of our favorite moments happened a long time ago, and not just in Sanctuary years. If so, we have a special surprise for you today. Let's check it out.
Another cinematic!
How was it Romulus, the Wanderer? Now you know what I seek, Marcus. Were these the demons from... Don't do it! It seems you are I'm not acceptable. What was it up to me? Arise, Diablo, Lord of Terror. Though this be our darkest hour, it may yet be your greatest moment.
Is it free? They're remastering all their old games.
Not even death can save you from me.
Okay, so they still have to do... oh, on the Switch too.
After more than 20 years, the Dark Wanderer has returned. And once again, he travels east. Always east. Diablo 2 is a landmark game for Blizzard.
One of the biggest games of all time.
Resurrected is a full HD remaster of both the original game and the expansion, Lord of Destruction. It takes the 2D sprite-based classic that we love and brings it into the present in 3D, utilizing up-to-date graphical rendering and lighting technologies. It also includes modernizing all 27 minutes of cinematics, recreated shot for shot with the explicit intention of preserving both the look and the pacing of the original movies. Blizzard has a long history of games that we're proud of. And when we think about Diablo 2, we think about it as a definitive pillar in our foundation.
It was one of the biggest games you get of all time.
I need to think that some of you weren't even born when D2 was released, which makes it all the more important that we deliver an authentic experience wherever you play. We want everyone to relive their memories or experience the game for the very first time on their platform of choice. And so we're excited to bring Diablo 2 Resurrected to PC and console, along with cross progression. And for those of you who are in love with the original and you just wish it worked more seamlessly on modern computers, you can bring back all of that nostalgia exactly as you remember and enjoy the game in its original 2D form, much like we did with StarCraft Remastered. Obviously, there's a lot to talk about. Later today, Diablo speedrunner Mr. Llama will host a roundtable with members of the development team on the dedicated Diablo channel. If you are a Diablo 2 fan, I encourage you to take a look. So, from Diablo 2 Resurrected, to Burning Crusade Classic, to the Blizzard Arcade Collection, it's a whole lot of looking back. And while we have teams dedicated to bringing
I feel Overwatch is next.
into your hands, it's actually a very small percentage of our developers working on these projects. Far more people are working on the future of Blizzard. And in addition to what we'll be talking about during the show, we can't wait to tell you even more about our plans over the course of this year and beyond. If you had asked us 30 years ago what gaming would look like today, none of us could have predicted the current Blizzard lineup of games. The advances in technology are one thing, but it's really what those advances have enabled that's even more incredible. If you think about the people who
RGB
play
lights,
and
y'all
the
know what's up.
communities that have grown up around them, the way people can connect instantly, no matter where they are in the world, the way people are increasingly able to express their identity and celebrate who they are through their favorite games, communities, and platforms. The explosion of things like streaming, cosplay, and esports. It would have been hard to imagine any of that 30 years ago. And at Blizzard, that is what excites us about the next 30 years. There is so much that we're working on. Some of it you already know about. The rest, we look forward to talking to you about it when the time is right. Just like the real world.
Wait,
the
we've gone over World of Warcraft, Hearthstone, and Diablo.
StarCraft, Heroes of the Storm, Overwatch, and Hearthstone are diverse, expansive, and
I know StarCraft and Heroes of the Storm are kind
not only
of dead at the moment.
on
Where's
the
Overwatch?
experiences that you've come to expect from us. We're also exploring different ways to express our world.
Because I do know they have Overwatch panels for Overwatch 2.
More places into them. And we aspire to continue to lead on priorities like accessibility and toxicity control, and to continue supporting causes that have a positive impact on the real world. We want to continue to bring those same feelings of joy and achievement that we all felt when we first defeated the Lich King, or beat Diablo on hardcore mode. Because when we geek out on those experiences with others, we can't help but see the similarities between us and feel what's possible when we play together. Of course, there are new Blizzard worlds that we haven't visited quite yet. And when we do finally unveil those games and experiences, our hope is that you will see in them what we do. That no matter who you are or where you're from, they are spaces where you can create new stories, forge new friendships, and make memories worthy of lasting a lifetime. And through it all, our mission statement of being dedicated to creating the most epic entertainment experiences ever, along with our core values, led by gameplay first, will continue to guide our way. So on behalf of everyone at Blizzard, thank you for being on this journey. For me personally, it is the honor of my professional life to serve you, and the honor of all of us at Blizzard to be the caretakers of the worlds that you play in. We are so excited for what's to come this year, next year, and the next 30 years. Now, what's coming next for the show? Well, it depends on where you watch. For those of you looking for an update on Overwatch, check out the behind-the-scenes look into the development of Overwatch.
Well, they're not going to do an Overwatch
over on
update.
their dedicated channel right after the conclusion of opening ceremonies. There, you'll hear
They do have Overwatch
2,
panels, which we will watch,
new
though.
content, new features, including new
Also,
maps, hero missions, talent trees, and more of what we think will make
yeah,
Overwatch
StarCraft and
a
Heroes of the
unique
Storm. There's no StarCraft's done.
Warcraft,
Heroes of the
Diablo,
Storm
and Hearthstone, you'll get a
Kinda
closer look
getting dead.
on their respective channels. And on the dedicated strategy channel, some StarCraft legends will be going head-to-head in epic